I was just about in the middle of nowhere as I watched the Pee Dee River Railway doubling out of the Domtar paper mill in Marlboro County, South Carolina. Train PD-19 was using two beautiful orange and white GP16's, which would make for an excellent subject on this otherwise gloomy day. The Pee Dee River Railway was chartered as a subsidiary of the Aberdeen and Rockfish in 1987 in order to save the line from abandonment by CSX. The railroad originally ran 19 miles from Mohawk Carpet to the CSX interchange in McCall, with an additional 4 miles up to Marlboro Mills being constructed in 1990. Domtar is a pretty big facility, situated at the west end of the Pee Dee's 23-mile system. Train PD-19, numbered according to the date, was preparing its outbound consist for interchange with CSX. After hours of spotting Domtar and building their train, PD-19 departs the mill, easing across Willamette Road. Pee Dee has long been an iconic shortline among southeastern rail fans due to the striking paint scheme applied to their 4 GP16's. In recent years, 2 Jeeps have been painted into a blue and white scheme similar to that of the A&R, but I was lucky this morning as both Jeeps left in their original paint had been assigned to the day's train. In addition to Domtar and an adjacent customer, Pee Dee has a small yard nearby used to store cars for the 2 customers. After the train had quickly shuffled around, I jumped to the other side in order to witness the attractive duo with their fully assembled outbound consist underway. Today's chase of PD-19 would take me across almost the entire system, save the 4 miles between Marlboro Junction and Mohawk to the south. 19 miles doesn't sound like much to make a decent train chase out of, but the slow speed on the Marlboro branch combined with the attractive power set certainly proved otherwise. I was enjoying the slow speed limit, but quickly put in my place as PD-19 hustled by me, now on the original main line. The short train actually gave me a run for my money. Upon arriving outside Bennettsville, I didn't even have time to fully extend my tripod, but really like how the low angle came out. Luckily for me, this relatively quick speed did not keep up for long, as the engineer reined the train back in for some unprotected road crossings through downtown Bennettsville. I split pretty quickly from this spot in order to get the drone up near Tatum, a scene I had made note of for the nice long straightaway through the fields. Today's train looked pretty good, with 13 mixed cars rolling behind Pee Dee's 2 orange Jeeps. While both the A&R and Pee Dee have really good looking locomotives, I think the orange and white is a bit more attractive, and was happy to have seen the 2 survivors providing the muscle on today's train. The cloud coverage combined with a decent wind speed made it quite a chilly day, but I actually had heat in my car for once. The Jeep had gotten rear-ended, which meant I got a nice rental paid for, and figured I ought to make use of the good gas mileage while I had the chance. I wasn't quite used to all the bells and whistles of a 2021 Chevy though, which scolded me for hopping out while letting it idle, but PD-19 was not waiting around. Train 19 and I were quickly closing in on the CSX interchange in McCall, where I had almost been beat yet again by the little orange engines that could. Luckily for me, the train was moving pretty slow as the crew prepared to drop their 13 cars on the main line. The interchange process in McCall is pretty simple, cutting away from the outbounds and moving on to the inbounds. The Pee Dee River Railway interchange is served by CSX train F745, a weekday local out of the nearby Hamlet Terminal. 745 didn't leave too many goodies for the PD today, but nonetheless, the orange 4-axles had work to do. With the power now flipped, the 1800 leads the attractive duo and their 2 inbounds back west. After a quick swap in McCall, I decided to try and beat the train to Tatum for one last roll-by. I waited for a lot longer than I thought I'd have to, but had soon figured out why as the pair of curiously light engines thundered down the line. I have no idea where the inbounds went, but that's all part of the fun when rail fanning short lines. From here, the light engines would tie down for the day, but I was really happy I'd been able to chase such a good-looking set of power on the iconic Pee Dee River Railway. Thanks for rail fanning with me today. I hope you enjoyed running around Marlboro County as much as I did.